but they still have a chance at winning the La Liga title. Lots of points available in the second half of the season. All right, so Lopetegui back at the Bernabeu with a chance not only move closer to the title, but secure a spot in the Champions League. So, Gary Bailey, is this team becoming a title contender?
I think they are a title contender.
Okay.
If you're only 5 points behind in a season where Barcelona...
Santiago Bernabeu has been a fortress for Real Madrid against their opponents on the day. And as you can see, that fortress might be a little swamped. Real and Sevilla, one to remember. The Madridistas have beaten the visitors in each of their last 10 home. This is a Real Madrid squad that is so loaded with youth. They've had to send out many of their promising youngsters. The veterans not quite ready to hang up the cleats just yet. Bill Shane alongside Ray Hudson. And as you like to say, there's always...
It's a rejigged lineup, Phil, and there'll be some concerns amongst the Madridistas, especially down that left side, but Real Madrid confident.
Meanwhile, you saw Lucas Vazquez getting the call. He was always a favorite in the first stint of Zinedine Zidane, but only about 350 minutes so far this season. Good look at the ref. Martinez Munuera getting us started. It is
in the high notes, though.
Nice by Rodrigo.
Good
slides,
nice
dishes. Jovics trying to caress it, but it's blocked by Diego Carlos.
Trying to find Lucas Vazquez there to the right side of him. Unlucky, lovely counter.
Wide from Fernando with the cross, cleared away by Varane.
Leading in, he took a boot to the face. He doesn't mind it. Good tackle again.
Look at a 4-2-3
period where they let their focus down, but this is a dangerous team, and they were wonderful against Barcelona offensively. They've been well taken care of by his teammates in the European quests, of course, but a big
4-year-old veteran cuts to the inside, plays it for Kroos, who got it all, but it curls into the chest of Thomas Vazquez.
quality football from Real Madrid.
Rodrigo almost Patriot.
Lovely football.
Finding the third Brazilian and Madriid. Vazquez one-on-one forward for Jovics, lays it off Rodrigo. Has Vazquez, but just poked free at the last moment. Gudel.
There's Franco Vazquez that cheaply give that
on, tracking back at the corner flag inside. De Jong gets a touch, and Carvajal there to cut it. Will take it swinging away. Atslik on his line, getting some help from Diego Carlos, while Marcelo gets under that one.
Smiling.
Over for Rodrigo. Could not come around Koundé.
No.
Low, flicked on back post. Kroos was ready. Ball deflect. Vanega. Vazquez.
Well, it's a good little foul there by Casemiro, because that's Luka Jovics. There's nobody else. Look out.
It's Casemiro trying to curl it for that corner.
As soon as you see a Brazilian. Marcelo wanted it.
Madriid. Vazquez, and just not in stride. The run coming. Ball sails. Back post. Header! And it's Luuk de Jongs with the bullseye. His third of the year. And how could he be that wide open?
Absolutely as free as a bird in the park. And there'll be serious questions asked on this. This is a beautiful delivery. They're looking at it again for something, as always is the case. It looked like a complete...
He points.
It
but
is
it's pointing for the foul.
Yep. On the first example, you see him turning around, but there's an actual step by Courtois, Phil. He gets enough because his defenders have been caught standing looking Courtois time, and you'll see it, but it's not that obvious.
Bouncing up and punched away. Good try by feet. Back for Reguilon. Headed up and over by Marcelo. Now, one good thing there against Carvajal closing. The youngster looking good here today and draws the foul. Well, Real. Taken time.
Militao trying to put his own fire out here.
Reguilon trying to knock it back for... This one going again to the back post. Courtois plays.
The game's gone on. Sevilla's got better.
Munir pulls it back. But then trying to win it back away from Marcelo, he commits a foul. Rodrigo quickly recovers. A poor try by Carvajal. Cross. Cuts to the inside. Down goes Rodrigo. Reguilón said he got the ball. For Reguilón. Chip into the middle. Fernando fighting, but Casemiro. Bernabeu. Of course, then again, Sevilla did score. Level at the break. The Express is next. .47 degrees and near 100% humidity. The scoreboard, blank.
Certainly a game from Luka Jovics and Vazquez for me.
We're wondering at the break as to whether there would be this back in training and on the bench.
And Vinicius Jr. as well, limbering up Phil. I thought it made a bit.
With a scoop. Banega leading the charge. Reguilón in. Vazquez can't.
Atrocious sequence of play, time and time again. Very frustrating. Dani Carvajal again today, but
nice work by Militao, and Vazquez commits the foul, trying to get it back. Reguilón curls it in. De Jong can't get it. Militao does. Sweeps to the middle. Back heel for the Brazilian into the box. Casemiro! And he'll net this one as he threads the needle. The wannabe striker on the board.
Through the lines here. Magic from the Brazilian. And has the audacity to hold, hesitate, and then clip it over the top of Thomas Vazquez. But this is wonderful play here from the ex-Sao Paulo man. And take a look at the build-up. He gets a little bit of a break here. Jovic, back heel flick. But this little chip here, he sees Rodrigo, says, I see you, I don't need you. And this one is threaded in beautifully. Jovic, Abracadabra, with shades of the great Zlatan here. There's backside with the finish. But what a beautiful question.
Taking advantage. Vinicius.
Oh,
almost.
Well, why not try it? Wonderful shimmy, shaking it here. Varane cannot clear it out. He keeps it alive. There's nothing wrong here. This is a wonderful stay-at-home crack, if anything. That may be in a foul of Munir, but then this is kept alive beautifully, and he keeps his feet. The feet continue to dance. Luuk de Jongs picks his spot. He doesn't know where the goalposts are. He knows it instinctively. Could have saved your breath, Phil.
Well, that should be waved off. Well, earlier this year we've seen that
ball in the old days.
It wouldn't have been.
Right.
Now it's De Jong, but a roller for Courtois. Again, intent. Was there an intent to gain an advantage?
Oh, he's got a brace. He's got all the time in the world. And he is emphatic with his header again. It's the manager, Luuk de Jongs, that freezes. Goes into deep carbon like Han Solo. Just freezes in front of Casemiro. Luuk de Jongs has got to be held accountable here. If I'm not mistaken, the ball flighted up, and take a look. Lovely from Luka.
Cross, but on his left. Vinicius. Casemiro for the hat-trick, but what?
Nicely.
Dancing around to the goal line, squaring. Yes. Casemiro for the hat-trick, but wide.
And the easiest one of those.
Falling behind Rodrigo in the pecking order a bit. Meanwhile,
anh ta đã đứng quá xa vị trí bóng rồi. Tình huống bị bỏ lỡ rất đáng tiếc.
Ronaldo